Eh, Hello friends, in our today video we will try to understand how we can manage research data. I will show you one case study of a PhD student, how its data was present in original form then and how we converted multiple sheets into one data files. Then we will see that what are the dependent and independent variables in our data files, and then we will try to understand factors and level of a data. So let's start. So so this is the folders where the PhD data of a student present. I show you the original files of students. Now you can see that he has, and this is the one data files, and you can see the sheets in that data file. So you can see that, and this is the one means he has calculated the means of data, then the moisture in GR 18, GR 19, crude fibers, crude fats, 18 proteins. So the you can see that the multiple sheet in data files. So this is the one sheet where which one data file which contain multiple data sheets. I close this data file. Now I show you the second file. This you can also see that it has also, so he has put the data of his parameters. So now you can see that these also contain multiple data from sheet, and every sheet has contained data. So these you can see that. Now I show his last sheet. This data file also contain multiple data sheets, and you can see that this is also contained. So now you can see that this student has data set, and multiple data sheet are present in that. So that is very difficult to understand this data, do a statistical analysis on that data, and also make graphics for that data. So how we can convert this all data sheet into one, all data file and sheet into one single sheet. Now I show you, I have converted all these sheet into one data sheet. So you can see that this is his whole experiments. An experiment has contained two things: independent variables and dependent variables. In independent variable are those which affect we are going to check on the dependent variable. So understand this point, that what are the independent dependent variables are those whose effect we are going to check on dependent variable. So his independent variable were year, irrigation, varieties, and rates, and replication. And now you can see that in year it has also, year is the factors, and it has two level, 18 and 19. And irrigation is also factor, it has normal irrigation and reduced irrigation. Varieties also factors, and it has five different varieties and means different levels. And rate, you can also see that it has also 0 and 50. And replication data contain four replication. So when to here has two level irrigation, two variety tools, varieties 5 and rate 2, replication 4. When we multiply all these things, so our total data cell should be 160. So our data cells are 160. So these are independent variables. When I make the list of parameters he measured, so now you can see that average bolware seed cotton sheet. So his measured parameter was 48 parameters. So this is whole the summary of his data. Now you can see you have seen that in previous he has three data set and many multiple sheets. Now we present all independent variables and dependent variables into one sheet. Now the main sheet that I made. Now you can see that we have put here one data, and then here two data. This we present put in our irrigation same. We have also put the normal irrigation and then reduce irrigation. Then we put the potassium level 0 and 50. And that's it. Then genotypes. You can see that now clearly that we have shear factors, waters, amounts, potassium level, genotype, and replication. You can also, if I put the filter on it, so you can clearly see that we have put this for 2018 and 2019 data, and irrigation to the normal and reduced irrigation data, potassium level 0 and 50, and genotypes. These are the five genotypes and replications, so you can see that's all the replications. Now I count the cells that I said that it must be 160. So you can see that in that these are 160 count. So these are 160 cell. So these I present all. These are the independent variable. So these are the 48 parameters. We put the average pole weight, other parameters, and so on. All the parameters on it. So 48 parameters. 48 parameters. So now you can see that's how beautifully we have managed the data. All data is present in only one sheet. No need for multiple sheet data management. Now you can understand this data, you can apply statistics, you can make graph in all or other softwares very easily. So you that's a when student have multiple data set and multiple data sheets, so sometimes they are not understand which is the original data. It is very difficult to manage data set. So you have to manage all your data in this way. So put your independent variables and then independent variables that's parameters. So second step, you have to date in data management. So you have to write down the unit of all parameters: average ball weight, grams, seed cotton, per gram. So you have to all parameters, then you have to write that the unit of that. So you have to make one this sheet, and you have to make other units. What are the units you want to in a statistic table and in your graphic. So I summarize my today lesson that the data management is very very important in your research. If you do not have skill to manage your data, then it will be difficult to draw true conclusions from your data. So please manage your data in proper way. So this is the thing. If you have any question in data management, you can text me. So keep watching on our YouTube channel and subscribe it for more video on data management and our learning. Thank you very much.